Hey all, welcome back to 15 Rune Gargoyle with Ultraviolent 4. Maybe getting ahead of ourselves by saying 15 because we've only got 5 at the moment. Who knows, we could die. So we're about to head into our actual extended game. We've just modified Okawaru, so we're no longer facing any Wrath, but I really would like a Gold Dragon armor. I was just thinking about it because I think the place I want to go next is Hell. Well, we have full RF, but one problem is that, well, this is what a Gold Dragon armor would do. I'd lose a little bit of AC between the Crystal Plate and the Gold Dragon armor, and I'd lose the plus regen, but I'd get more resistance from the GDA, so I would have more RC, and I'd get rid of that MR minus, so I'd be able to take off. I'm sorry, that's a loud pling. I'd be able to take off this protection from Magic Ring, and I could use, for instance, this +4 protection, which would help to make up for the AC that I'm losing. So I'm gonna head to Zot 5, and we're gonna clear it because, yeah, I really would like a GDA. Which just wandering around. Oh, we're here. Okay, let's go clear the chamber out. I'll try to remember not to grab the orb if we actually manage to get in there. So against these enemies, our Holy Wrath weapon isn't very good. We could use Divine Shield, which would give us extra shield, but I think we're fine. There's an Orb of Fire. Let's make a Divine Warrior. We no longer have double speed attacks. Our vision blurs. This is the downside of being here. We're getting mutated. So scrolls now take longer for us to read, but we're rapidly evolving, so there's a good chance that we then just lose that. GDA, where are you, Gold Dragons? That's a permanent teleport trap. Indications is increasing. This looks like it was a net trap. More Orbs of Fire. Let's get back so he's not just shooting us at range like that. Another one. Summon. Dave's good because he's going to sit back and he's going to smite it. Cursed Toe is not because they torment. So I'm going to read Fog. With Blurry Vision, yes. Man, it took longer to read than I thought. I'm going to step back, so now the Cursed Toe can't see me. Good. Why do these guys hurt so much? So I'm going to... There you go, that was my Cleansing Flame ability, so that I could start hitting the Cursed Toe, even though he was standing 2 tiles from me. Another one. I can shoot him with a Holy Wrath. See how much damage the Holy Wrath crossbow does to him. Gets pretty wrecked by that. Armor's almost finished. Another one. It's a good time to be a gargoyle of the Shining One. I think there just are... It's just been decreed that we cannot have Gold Dragon armor this game. Another Cursed Toe? Man, if this were a normal 3-ring game, that would be nightmare material. You would just had 5 Cursed Toes. Against this guy, I'll pull out Sniper so I don't miss him. Get him. We have a lot of nets. Yeah, I don't think it's happening. I don't think we're getting gold dragon armor. May as well shoot these guys from range as they run to me. I've got 3 at once hitting me, but I have 75 AC. Yeah, it's fine. I don't think I've ever cleared Zot like this before doing the extended game. Not even once. You feel frail. That's no good. So just lost 10% of our already low Gargoyle HP. Feel weaker. Yeah, this is no good. I'm still happy to just sit on this because rapid evolution should fix these bad mutations. Whereas if I quaff a mutation myself, I might lose my evolution. Okay, no GDA, no gold dragons anywhere. Another orb of fire. Let's get some divine help. Did I get hit again? I thought I got something there. And a curse too. Oh boy. It's all happening on this sort. It really is all happening. I'll swap with my guy. He can eat the orb of destruction for me. Oh, gold dragon. Is it happening? No, it's not. Why? After all this. Alright, it's never happening. Maybe let's... No, it's just nothing. Where am I going? I don't even know. Oh yeah, it's never happening. Let's find an entrance to hell. Gateway to hell. Okay, so we're now... I hope that... Oh, we're very frail. Ooh. Okay, I don't know if we can cope with this. And we have Berserkitis. Okay. So our quest for gold dragon armor really did not pay off at all. Let's get a potion of mutation. This one. We got feel robust, your vision sharpens, we got some extra AC, we still have slow scrolls and Berserkitis, so we're going again. And in fact, I probably should walk around and pick all these up in case I get mutated elsewhere, like if I'm in hell or something. Feel robust, your vision sharpens, you feel yourself wasting away. You get antennae, you begin to irradiate repulsive energy. Okay, this is a pretty good set. Oh, we got rid of the ones that worry us. Alright, maybe it all worked out. Go grab this one. And the others as well. Where are they? In vaults. I would have to buy those. Nah, it's alright. We shouldn't get mutated in hell. It's Pam when we'll have to worry about it. Okay, let's go find hell. Alright, here it is. Okay, the thing to know about hell, let me just check my digging. I have one. Oh, but I have a whole nother wand. Okay, drop this one. in Hell you can dig the walls, so you can make kill holes. I did not know this for a very long time, and the first time I saw someone do it, it blew my mind. So let's have a look. You get, I don't know how you say his name, Geryon or something. That's not right. Gorion. You get this guy who is the gatekeeper of Hell, and he will summon Hellbeast. His Hellbeast can trample you off the stairs. So if you're, he'll also never follow you out. So if your plan is to try to stair dance, it's probably not going to work. And this is a little bit like Vaults 5. Not that you'll get trapped in by wardens. It's that you're in the middle of the floor here and you're going to pull everything in. But these red walls, you can dig them. So if you come in like this and you just, well, we got stopped. You run to the wall here, you can now dig until the Caco demon laughs at your feeble attempts of kill holing and digs it out. Let's try again. Alright, that's better. So now you can just fight them like this one at a time. We can dig another one this way and get a proper kill hole. And then once you do this, if you have the shining one and you're regenning each one you kill while fighting them one at a time, this will be easy. And it is. Hey, we got him. So you get his horn, which is an evocable item that summons Hellbeast yourself, except it's considered evil by our god, so we can't use it. But if you were McLeod or something, you want to have some evocation skill, but it's a pretty good item. And now that we did that greeting force, we can just quite easily just walk around and clean up all the stragglers. Tormentor. Shoot him from range with our crossbow rather than get tormented. It's the enemies that you meet here in the Vestibule of Hell, that's what this is called. They aren't that dangerous on their own. You can see I'm just running around and having a relatively easy time killing them. It's just if you fight them all at once and they rush you at the stairs, that's when they can be bad. But if you dig a kill hole like that, you'll be fine. Alright, that's it. Okay. So the way that Hell works is there are 4 runes in Hell. If we have a look here, from here to here, these 4 are all Hell runes. So there are 4 different themed branches. You can see them here. There's a cold one, a fire one. I'm gonna say that's the undead themed one, and this is the so-called iron themed one. So generally the ice one, which is Cocytus. Man, you're gonna get all my terrible Cocytus. You're gonna get all my terrible pronunciations. Cocytus. That's usually considered to be the hardest one. Your fiends in that one are, what are they called? Ice fiends. Hey, the ice themed ones fiends are called ice fiends. Yep. They're usually the hardest fiend, unless you're undead, in which case Sitsamuls with the spell undead probably concern you more. They definitely concern you more. Also Antaeus, who is the hell boss in that one, is the highest HP monster in the game, and he's a really tough fight. I think for me, if you have enough RN, which you should as a shining one, Ooh, I'm frozen. Really? No. the undead one is maybe the easiest. I don't know. They have doom hounds now, which are really bad as well. Maybe, I don't know. Dis, the iron themed one, used to be the worst, but now there are iron giants. So it's harder than it was. Although iron giants have been nerfed a fair bit, so it's probably not so bad now. I don't know. I'm going to do the fire one. So I have full RF, so let's go do fire. Oh, we have artifact rings. Okay, so that's really good. EV plus 5, Slay plus 3. And some extra decks. Alright, so I want to... I can drop this protection now. Oops. That one. It's never going to be better than this ring. What could I do? I could put it on instead of the protection of magic from magic, and then I could put this amulet on, and that would give me MR again. I guess that works. So I'm losing a little bit of shield, and I'm losing 2 points of shield, and I'm losing my reflection in order to stay at 4 points worth of MR. That's fine, I guess. And so I'm getting the extra slay. How much slay? Slay plus 3 and an extra 3 evade of this new ring that we have. Alright, so hell. How does hell work? All of these hell branches have 7 levels. And basically, there's never any loot on 1 to 6. And by this stage, the experience of the things you kill in hell is not that great. So you basically want to dive for that reason alone. No loot, not a lot of experience, but also for... Hey, we lost our low energy. There's also another very good reason, and that's called the hell effect. Let's shoot this tormentor. You don't ever want to let them torment you. Even if you are a gargoyle of the Shining One. We also wanted to back away from this Hellion, who's going to keep blasting us with Hellfire. Okay, so the way the Hell effect works is, as you spend time here, you like this, you'll periodically get affected by the Hell effect. In this case, we just got a fire whirl out of nowhere, which isn't so bad, but it can have really bad effects. It can torment you. It can contaminate you really badly, so you'll get a whole bunch of bad mutations unless you quaff. It's usually like 3 cancellation. Like this, it can also summon monsters, including fiends and other scary ones. It can petrify you. I don't think it ever paralyzes you. It won't petrify us because we're a gargoyle, but anything else you can be petrified. So you don't want to be in hell any longer than you can be. So you also try to avoid resting. If you need to rest, you need to rest. There's no getting around it. But as you rest, like this, or these monsters just got summoned. As you rest, bad things will happen. So it's kind of like doing slime, in that you just want to find stairs down, and then you just go like this. Stairs down, we just go. There's a funny way that the stairs up in hell work. Man, we're getting wrecked by that guy. That's why, as you know, damnation is the worst thing you can have for a gargoyle. So the stairs up, every stair up is basically a stair out. So this, if we examine it, it's a gateway leading back to the vestibule. So you can't go up a floor, you can only go down or out. And then if you go out, you're obviously starting from level 1 again. That's basically it. Each branch of hell, well, for fire and ice, it's pretty obvious what resists you'd like to have. The fire one, fire obviously, as much RF as you can get, ideally 3 points. You can get away with less, definitely can. And you can always quaff a resistance against the main hell boss if you really need to, which will give you an extra point of RF. But it's just, as you can see, there's a Zot trap that just got triggered. Just a lot of fire themed enemies in here, and look at that. Brimstone fiends, although you'll see more of them, a lot more of them once we get to floor 7, and things like tormentors and hellions. So if you have a look at our stats, we've only got 7 decks when we normally have 13. So that's the hell effect doing work as well. It can drain you really heavily. It's actually quite dangerous if you're very low on a stat. I wonder if we can get... If we get unlucky again, I feel like we could just get stat drain to 0 from there. There's our thing down. Okay. So once you get to the last floor, which is 7, you want to read a magic mapping, and then we figure out where is our boss room. In this case, it's pretty obvious. There's one big structure in the middle, and if you follow the rooms, it's taking us up here. So that's where our boss is going to be. I'm just going to head straight there, because there's no point exploring around and clearing all these monsters, because we're just going to be attacked by the hell effect like this. Oh, there's a hellion. So we're just going to head straight in. We luckily get to fly across the lava because we're a gargoyle. Right, fine. Kill that guy. Inside this fortress are likely to be lots of fiends. There's one down there. I'm going to pull out my crossbow and make sure I'm aiming it at him. Good. So he does Torment, but in particular I really care about the fact that he can shoot damnation at me, which will ignore my high gargoyle AC. I'm not going to charge in here in case there are a bunch of fiends, so I'm just going to sit back and shoot with my crossbow. And if I have a look, I've got my armor to 27 and my invocations are starting to get close to max too. I'm going to turn dodging back on. So what did I do? Yep. And then I probably could, I'll turn crossbows back on too. So with 23 invocation, my cleansing flame is really strong. And don't be afraid of spamming it in here, because in this whole extended game, everything is evil and is giving you piety. So you're never going to run out of Shining One piety. I think if you, like, I've sometimes spammed it so much and I've never even thought about, oh, I'm nearly running out of piety or anything like that. It's pretty much impossible. It's also good because the area effect, like this, you can hit things that are 2 tiles away from you, as well as, oh boy, I didn't see that straight away. As well as AoE, so you can get, say a Tormentor or a Hellion is sitting 2 tiles from you, you can still manage to get him, even through a crowd. Like that. Although the crossbow would have done much the same thing there. Shiver with fear, you're blasted by fire. Here's a fiend. Crossbow him. Another fiend. Got him. And again, 2 of them, so let's whack them both like that. See how strong that is? I just killed two fiends like that in 2 casts at the same time. 2 fiends at the same time. Amazing. What's in here? Oh, we've picked up all this stuff. I'd really like to find portal projectile, because that lets me smite target my crossbow, but I haven't seen it yet. I don't really want any of those books. Did I drop it? Yeah, I did already. Oh, not the fog. Get the fog. I have some more artifact things. That's extra slay and MR, but I can't use that because that will take off my point of RF and RC from this ring. Maybe if this amulet is... No, it's not. Alright, that's it. Okay, let's keep going. Another thing to know... so this is going to be my Hell Lord. Another thing to know about the Hell Lords is that you don't need to kill them if you don't want to. You're able to read Scrolls of Blinking here, and especially if you have the apportation spell, you don't need to fight them. You could open this door, apport the rune, pick it up, and then teleport out, and you will never have to see any of these Hell Lords again. I'm going to fight them though. I guess I could show you. So what I want to do, I don't think I need to haste and might against this guy. I'd be better off, what I like to do is I summon a bunch of warriors like this. Could even go another one, a 4th one. And then they're all going to help fight. Yeah, we can fly into the cloud of flame. So my Devas will be smiting, and my angels will be hitting. And with us all having Holy Wrath, I don't have more magic. We can very easily kill him, as you see there. He has a Scepter of Asmodeus, which we can't use because it's evil. Right, so there's our obsidian rune. So that's it. Now we get out of here. We want to head back over to that one, because that's the one that we've checked out. Spam our healing again. Don't be afraid to. We are on fire. Alright, so that's the first one. So we now have 6 runes. I think I'm going to leave, even though I'm doing the Hell runes before Pan generally, I think I'll leave Cocytus until last, because it's just a really scary one. You also get Shard Shrikes, which are the cold versions of Shrikes, which impacts well, you know what caustic Shrikes are like. Alright, so if we're going to go do, I guess we'll do the undead one, which is this one, I think. Tartarus, yes, that's correct. Alright, so if I check out my gear, the things you care about here are RN, which as the shining one, you already get full RN anyway. That's basically it. Yeah, that's it. So if I think about my rings, this ring of RF and RC, they don't matter as much. Although I only have 1 point of RC, and because there'll be Titsmals in here who can fire bolts of cold, I don't think I should take this off. So as much as I'd like to have extra slay, I can't afford to have no points of RC. Okay, let's do it. It's the same thing. We find stairs down, we just dive. There's a Titsmal. They're a fiend, so they can torment you. They also have Bolt of Cold. What happened there? I didn't go down. They have Bolt of Cold, and they have Dispel Undead, if you're undead and you're immune to being tormented. The hell effect just halved my MR. So with this, a shaft, you take them because you just want to go down. There's a Doomhound. They're really, really dangerous. So I don't think your MR even checks it. I think you just get howled. Doomhound, yeah, it's not a hex, there's no percentage on it. And when you get howled, which we just did, basically during the extent of our howl, we could cancel it, but we only have one. Actually, that's something I should, when I come out, let's go get some more potions of cancellation, because only having one is not good. So you can cancel it off, but while you're howled, it's going to keep summon Titsimals and Tormentors and Shadow Dragons and basically a whole bunch of nasty things like this. They just keep appearing until the howl goes away. Really, really nasty. We just got slowed. Now we got clumsy. We lost 4 decks. There's a gateway down. Oh, we're already on 7. Did I shaft like 3 floors? I didn't notice. I don't know, that was a while ago. I must have been shafted multiple floors. Okay, let's magic map. Okay. So in this case, I happen to know that she's in the maze rather than this bit, which is a treasure room, which I guess we'll go check out. Alright, so let's go find treasure. I often don't bother because by this stage of the game, I'm just basically trying to get the runes and get out, but we can have a look. Want to break line of sight with the Tormentor. There's also a unique called the Serpent of Hell, and it can be in any of the Hell branches. You don't know which one. It changes every game. Okay, so this was just a whole lot of gold. Okay, well that was a Torment. And it's themed depending on which branch you happen to be in at the time. So if it's in the fire one, it'll be fire themed. If it's in the cold one, it'll be cold themed. If it's in here, it will be like negative energy themed, and so on. Depending on which one you're in, it can be not so bad or extremely bad. The worst one is probably the Dis one because it has Crystal Spear. Alright. What's going on there? I can sense monsters in that room, but I can't actually get in there. I guess you probably have to have shadow or something to get into these rooms. I'm getting all this gold that we really have no need for anymore. 6,000 gold. I'm actually going to go my auto pickup and turn gold off because there's really no point in getting more gold. Don't need it. Alright, well let's head in. If you're not some sort of a maze genius and you're looking at this and going, I'm about to be sitting here for the next 4 hours working out this maze, you can just let the travel function do it for you. So you want to go here and it will figure it out for you. We're sensing all these monsters. We're basically playing a Formicid right now. Let's, shoot that guy. Hell yeah. Cleansing Flame, good ability. Very good ability. Book of Unlife. Nope, they're all evil. Alright, let's go. I guess I maybe should have XV'd Antaeus No, Asmodeus, to show you. But his thing is, he can do damnation, I think. He can also summon fiends. Wow. Okay. So we have a Zot Trap. We have the blink ability. We have the blink spell. No, we cannot blink. This is so lame. Okay. So here is a great example of a Zot Trap adding some extra fun to the game. Can we approach from the other side? Maybe? I don't think so, no. Only like this. Okay, so we're gonna have to take our armor off. Which is this. So that we can cast the blink spell. And then we're gonna blink across and put our armor back on. So that's a great fun time that we're having here with traps. The door is shut, fortunately. I kind of want to explore down here first, because if I need to run from this fight, I don't want to run back over the Zot Trap. So we'll clear out this side first. Isn't that great? Oh, we're already here. Okay. Getting lots of Sitsimals spawn on our heads. It's probably another one. Okay. So it's a Doomhound, a Tormentor, and a Tsitsimal. That's great. Alright, I think we're ready. Okay, I'm gonna eat. Again, I don't think I need to haste or might for this one. But the thing to note, and this applies for all the Pan Lords and for all the Hell Lords, it will be much more noticeable if you want a Gargoyle with Torment resistance, but these end rooms with the bosses tend to have a lot of fiends in them. So while the Lords on their own are dangerous, they're really, really, really dangerous if you just charge in and get fiended at the same time. So you usually want to try to draw them to you if you can, or separate, say, the Lords from the fiends. So look at this, there are two fiends there. If we just ran in, it would be really bad, potentially. We can XV her. Aresh. She herself can torment. She has a paralyze, which is partly why we want to have MR. She can summon greater demons, Bolt of Cold. She has a silence, which, now that I think about it, is potentially scary because there are no wands of teleport anymore. So I guess if she does that, you're stuck fighting her. And she also has a healing, which is quite a powerful one too. So we're going to step back around the corner and let this stuff come at us. And we use we got confused. So that was from the Hell effect, so we're going to quaff that. And then, here we go. Let's go Aresh. There's another fiend that can see us, which is not good, but that's alright. With all our Devas, we should be fine. So that was Aresh. Here's our second rune. Alright, we're not picking up gold anymore. Alright, we grabbed the bone rune, and then we are out of here. We can't, because that's silly Zot Trap. I have 25 teleports, that's it, we'll just use one, and we'll just leave, because that's really annoying. Alright, so now we have this. We're gonna leave Cocytus to last, the cold one. In this one, there's no particular resistance that you want a lot of. You want to have a little bit of everything. So in the others, because there are three types of fiends, the Brimstone Fiend, which is fire, Ice Fiend, which is cold, Tsitsimal, which is the negative energy one, and then no fourth one. So in this, you get a sort of a mixture of all of them. So on the last four, you can have all three, So you want to have some level of all resistances, but you don't need a huge one of any one particular one. Let's go. This one's more centered around, I guess, like physical damage, maybe. So this one has a lot of executions in it, and it has lots of what are they called? The one with spines on them. I don't know. We'll see them, but they're the ones that have Iron Shot. Whoops! I want to go back to that. They have Iron Shot and they have Damnation, which is bad for us. Let's crossbow this guy. I should probably be walking around with my crossbow out, but I'm a little bit lazy. Suddenly feel ill. Okay. And bone dragons, I guess, they're more physical too, rather than an elemental damage. I really hope we don't get... See, so we've had a brimstone fiend and a Tsitsimal. We have an iron giant. I still, when I see these, I go into panic mode, but they're nowhere near as overpowered as they used to be. I'm going to use my divine shield ability. So my shield just went up to 19. So it will help me potentially block... Oh, yeah, see the iron shot. Help me potentially block any iron shots he hits me with. Because his iron shot does a lot of damage. He previously used to be able to throw you, which did a lot of unavoidable damage. It was pretty insane how much damage it did actually. This 3. It's the same story, we just dive. Really, the thing about hell is just as long as you don't ignore hellions or tormentors or fiends, you should be fine. You mainly get into problems if you, like this, if you are newer, you might just be tempted to start tabbing these monsters in front of you, but tormentors and fiends and hellions are all and always should be a #1 priority. If you get multiple of them at the same time, then you might be in trouble. But the way that you tend to get in trouble is you ignore them, and then suddenly you've been tormented a few times, and now the situation just very quickly spirals out of control. What is happening? There we go. I'd rather not fight that. Okay, fine, we'll fight it. It has chaos attacks, so it can paralyze you. So I'm going to start fighting the Iron Giant, and the reason I'm just going to fight him is because these other monsters, not the dragon, but the champions, are basically like healing pots. Because if I kill them, the Shining One will heal me. So if I leave them alive, I can then cleansing flame them at any point and get some health back. Which is sometimes, if you're fighting a more dangerous enemy like that, you can just leave the more trivial undead monsters around you to heal. You can do the same thing with McLeb, but you don't have the AoE clear ability. So you'd actually have to turn around and fight the things around you. Where's our stair down? We've done a lot of this floor. This is a strange vault. Like this. So there's a Hellion and a Tormentor on your screen at the same time. It constitutes an emergency. So we take evasive action and we retreat. Where are stairs? We've got this sort of strange vault going on here. Nope. So these human bodies, it's a little bit creepy. Where are our stairs? I just want to go down. Don't want to see all these bodies. There we go. So we get a fiend on top of us, which we then just one-shot with our Holy Wrath weapon. So effective. There is no question about which weapon is best against these fiends and things. Against the the Hell and the Panlords, arguably anti-magic is very good too, because it stops them from casting their spells, but it will do much less damage than Holy Wrath will, and especially against all these monsters, like all these zombies and fiends and stuff. We have blundered into a Zot trap. Great. Again, we see a Hellion, it is an emergency, we immediately kill it. Tormentor, we immediately kill it. That's pretty much it. As long as you don't ever underestimate fiends. This is basically the extent of a lot of the extended game. As you can see, there's nothing super special about it, it's just more. And, well, I mean, my character has an absurd amount of AC, but it also has a very small HP pool. So there's nothing amazing about my character that allows me to extend it that would prevent you from doing it on other characters. This is like our ending. I guess that middle room in there is where we're going. Or one of those rooms in there somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna summon a warrior. One, it will help me with the Iron Giant, but two, it will just help me to fight my way to the main room. Even there, when I was fighting an Iron Giant, which is really scary, but as soon as the Hellion came into view, I switched to the crossbow to shoot the Hellion because it's much scarier than the Iron Giant. You might not think that, like, it might not be obvious, but you really, really, really need to watch out for those ones. Hell Sentinel, that's what they're called. So they have Hellfire, or Damnation, man. Which, as you can see, very bad. See how quickly when it's ignoring our AC, how fragile we become. When it's just our HP that matters, not our AC. So I guess, I don't know if we go left or right here. I guess it's in there maybe? Okay, so it doesn't matter left or right by the look of it. More Hell Sentinels. Okay, well, here's a trick that devs don't want you to know. Similar to fiends, you can net Hell Sentinels like that. So that really helps you kill them because you get stabbing bonuses. Obviously, the stabbing bonus on a great mace is not as great as on a dagger, but still significant. And the thing about monsters being netted, they can still cast spells. Your net doesn't stop that, technically. It stops them from attacking, but not... I'm going my Divine Shield, because this is a lot of physical damage. And I'm going to summon a Deva, because that's a lot of War Gargoyles. Right, so it doesn't actually stop them from casting spells, technically, but my experience of fiends and things being netted is that they will spend a lot of their turns trying to break out of nets rather than just hammering you I mean, they can just hammer you. Sometimes they do. But mostly they just try to struggle out of the net. Man, this guy is going wild with the damnations. Good. I want to rest up because I need my magic back for when I need to summon more angels. Okay. Hellion delivery. The summoning monsters on your head isn't actually that bad. Because if you think about it, it's like hell is delivering healing to you. Because you heal them and you kill them and then just heal up again. I wonder where our room is. I guess it's what. Oh no, it's probably that one. Yeah, so that would be the end room, and these are probably treasure rooms. Whoa, okay. Suddenly a bunch of things. Again, I'll keep them alive so I can heal if I need to. So I'll X this out, and then I'll just auto-explore around here. There's an ice fiend. Evasion. I have a lot of ID. Yeah. Curse -3, evasion. Not so hot. Nope, still no portal projectile. Gold everywhere. Hell Sentinel. I'll start fighting him. And then, yeah, if need be, I could have netted him. We've nearly got invocations to max. That's quite a nasty combo. The Iron Giant throws the Rust Devils on me, who then corrode me. Not that we were going to use that, but an artifact. I was curious to know about that artifact. Fire Dragon Scales. Okay, so let's go over here. This one is Dispater. Dispater, the Lord of Dis. I guess these... Oh boy. It's a bit scary. These Hell Sentinels are always bad, and there's a Fiend. So it's like... very bad. I think we're okay. Right. And a nice Fiend again. All emergency situations. Nope. Game's just not going to give us portal projectile, I think. Oh, I don't want that. What rings have we not seen? Rings of intelligence, I guess. Alright. Whoa, where did we go? What was that? Man, we were booking it out of here. Alright, let's get back. Come on, Fiend. Well, we got several coming. Guess I'll pull my crossbow out. And then when we go in here, that's where we're going to meet Despair. So we know there's at least an Ice Fiend. Yeah, I'd rather kill that before we start fighting Despair. Is he coming? No. Okay, so similar to all the other times, we'll summon a bunch of angels You can see even doing that, we still have full piety. And then let's go. Alright, there he is. Despater, Lord of the Iron City, comes into view. We'll XV him. He has Crystal Sphere, Iron Shot, Hurl Damnation, Summon Greater Demon, and Abjuration. It's 448 HP. So that's a lot. Here we go. We're out of magic. But there you go. Very short work. Same thing. Stuff of Despater. Evil. So we can't use it. Alright. There you go. We've got 8 runes. I guess we'll check these ones in case that's just gold everywhere. If you want to go on a shopping spree. An artifact arbalist. I think our triple crossbow of Holy Wrath is better. And let's head to a stair out. We are confused. Alright. Still rapidly evolving. I feel like we haven't had many evolutions for supposedly rapid evolution. Okay, so that's our three. There are four hell branches, but we're not going to do Cocytus for now. So, having done those 3, we either go Pan or Tomb next. I don't know. Probably Pan is correct, but we could also do Tomb. I don't know. I'll think about it. You have to see it in the next one. See you later.